7 here. Alright, so for this video, it's kind of wonky because I wanted to put detail into it, but I couldn't shoot so much, and I originally got 21 minutes of footage. I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that. But in this video, I'm going to split it into two parts. The first part is obviously going to be me getting ready, showing you the material you need, and sanding and prepping your car. The next two will be actually the next video will be the finishing steps, which is actually painting and clear coating. I was gonna clear coat it in this video, but something happened along the lines where the sanding wasn't doing enough, so I had to actually spend 2 hours sanding my hood, and I'm not gonna make you guys sit through 2 hours of me sanding my hood. But I hope you guys really enjoy this video. I try to put as much footage as I could and explain as much as I could, and I'm gonna show you a photo of my hood right now. In the next video, I'm gonna be showing you how to actually paint your hood, prime it, and clear coat it. So thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Peace. For this video, you will be needing a mask because the paint itself is really harmful to your lungs. You're gonna preferably need 180 grit, 220, and a scruffing pad or 360. You're gonna need some masking tape, a dish, a sponge, and a rag, and soap that's all the way down here for some reason. I got moolah. Alright, the reason you're gonna need this is because you're gonna get one of these, you're gonna wrap it, and it's gonna go like that. Then it makes even pressure. You'll see later on in the video. This to cover your face, this to keep your area without grease on it. And then I have the rest of these to use at 80, 180, 220, 320, 400, and 600. So I will actually be doing it in parts. It's going to be 4 parts. It's going to be masking, prepping, sanding, and painting for the full part. Masking, obviously you're going to mask off the areas you're not going to want to paint. Prepping, you're going to wet the area, make sure that there's nothing on it because you don't want to scrape any of the good paint with like little rocks and stuff. And then sanding, sand, painting, paint. So I'm actually going to mask it off, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to turn the camera on and you're going to see. Cutting these in half, and I'm actually putting them, I'm actually going to put another one right here to cover the fender and the light and the bumper, even though I don't care about the bumper because I'm getting a new one soon. And then I'm going to try and mask off under here, and then from there I'm gonna fold it, try and see if I can get this panel, and then I'll tape some under here. I'll show you that in a bit. This is going good. I really just didn't want anything to get on the windshield because then I'm gonna have to scrape it off with the yin. So get in my yin, and I'm just gonna cut it. Oh, alright, complication came up. I actually need masking tape, and I'm going out to get some right now. Am I zoomed in? Oh, okay, I thought I was zoomed in. So I'm going to get them right now. I'm not in my car. I'm actually in a friend's car, well, my dad's friend's car, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go get the masking tape because in certain areas I need to actually tape it off, and I thought I looked for it and I didn't. So I'll see you guys in a minute, and I'll meet you right back here. Okay, so I got back. I got the what I needed, but I also got two more things. I got some candy. Get hungry, and you know your boy likes Sour Patch. So I got dust mask. This could work for paint too. It's not ideal. I'm just doing it because I'm in an open area, so it's not like it's gonna get really close to my face. But when I was doing my friend's hardtop on his Miata, it was hard to breathe. I had to put my shirt over my face most of the time because we were working in a closed area and he didn't have dust masks. And at some point I told him to open the doors because it was getting like, I felt like I was just breathing in the paint. And you know, the paint quality also depends on how bad like it is, and the paint that we were using wasn't that great. It was more like just to make it look nice for time being because he's getting it painted anyways. That's what I'm doing. But you do not want to breathe in this 2K, just so you know. But I am gonna start masking off the car. If you want to see one last look before I start scuffing it down, this is all gone. The clear coat's gone. It's just gone. It's peeling more every day. It's just, there's nothing left of it. And then you come over here, and then there's this little piece right here. And this one's kind of a new one. It's the newest one, and I accidentally did this. I don't even know how I did it. And this is one here too that's doing. I'm still gonna sand it because, as you can see, I can literally do like that, and it's just peeling away. So I'm just gonna actually like get the yin, and I'll peel that back, and then I'm gonna scuff it down. And if it like peels towards this, it'll be better because I can just blend it all together since there's so many marks right here. I'm not gonna mess around with these. Right here, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I am gonna clean this panel completely because this panel, if you don't see, like, yeah, it's dirty. It's real dirty. So I'm gonna clean all this, and I'll get back with you guys after I'm done masking, because you guys don't need to see me masking. What you really want to get off, like areas like this, it's all the way down to the rust, but right here it's not. So I'm just gonna mask that off. So just make sure anything you don't want to get painted, mask it, because it's gonna get painted and it's so hard to get that paint off. So I'll get back with you. Be right back. This is what I got so far. I left the areas with this a bit more open. Is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to, you know, blend it into the paint. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm pretty sure the spray paint isn't gonna get all the way down there, but I'm gonna mask off the rest of this. I'm gonna have just the areas open, like this one. I have this a bit open. I'm gonna cut a bit more up here. This area is completely open, and I'm just gonna blend it into this because it's actual good paint. And then here, obviously I'm just gonna scuff it down. Maybe I'm gonna take away this clear coat. I might hit this with a bit rougher one. And yeah, that's it. And if you're wondering, this is not dirt at all. That actually came like that. It goes all the way to like this panel. They didn't do a good job when they're spray painting this. Like, there's a little spot right there. It's coming off, but it's coming together. It looks ghetto right now, but I promise you I'm doing it. I was trying to just take away a bit from down there because I had limited bags, and I was gonna put it like this to make it actually look nice, and so it can actually cover the car. The rest that I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna get one big one, and I'm gonna put it so it's over here, cut a bit, and then put it like this, and then just mask it off right around here. So again, I'm just gonna put a big one over here, cut it. It's gonna go all the way up here. I'm gonna cut a piece so I can lay it right here all the way, and then I'm gonna cut it at an angle so where it connects down here, because I'm not gonna be spray painting so much this way. And then I might, I'm not even gonna lie, sand this a bit and put a clear coat on it, because this doesn't have clear. This, I actually sanded it up. I actually took off all the clear coat the first day I found it. Well, got it. So I'll get back with you guys with that. Alrighty, I'm sitting down. It is 3:14. I started this maybe at 2. It took me a whole hour to do this. And I'm not telling you guys this so you guys can be like, dang, you know, he's taking his time. No, I'm telling you this for when you guys have to do this. I'm honestly gonna change this hood scoop out soon, whenever I can. But till then, I'm just gonna paint it. But till then, I've masked off the entire car except this side because there's nothing to do, and I already got the sides that I'm going to. I'm most likely gonna go up to like right here, so the paint's not gonna go too far that way. But I've masked off everything, literally. Masked off the top, masked all this off. Don't mind that, don't mind that. That's wow. Masked off the whole bottom. I'm gonna paint this. I masked off the windows, the part of the rim. That rim's more masked off than this one. I've got it so where I can literally just work here. Got it a bit more that way, a bit more this way. Here, I got all this to work with. All this is masked off. This doesn't really matter. Paint's not gonna get in there. I'm gonna put a piece of tape right there. All this, and this little piece right here, and then all this is masked off. So, on to step number 2, which is, where is it? This is not how it's supposed to be. Oh, sanding. I'm going to use a 360 scruff pad, and then I might go up more. It's pretty coarse, but this is to prime it. I'm just gonna go at the areas. If I see that it's getting too close to, like, it's getting bluish, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go to 600 straight away, because I have also this that goes up to 600. 360, this is prep and prime, but I just want to simply paint. I do have 1000 grits, but I don't want to use them right now. I want to use something like this, because I saw it in a lot of videos. They use this, so I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna put the hose down, and then I'm gonna get started. Okay, before you sand, make sure you clean the area. I'm gonna try and get all these little marks off. If I can't get them out with the yin, I'm gonna get them out with the sand. And then just make sure you clean this really well. You don't want anything on here while you're sanding. And yeah, I'm just gonna sand this whole thing down. I mean, wipe this whole thing down, water and soap to degrease it. Make sure there's nothing on it, so when I sand and then I paint, it's just perfect. Same thing as with the headlights, just gotta make sure this looks really clean. So I'm gonna go hose it down now, and there we go. Make sure this is clean. I really want to see if I can take that thing off. Alrighty. Now, next step in the video, sanding. So, I'm just gonna fold this in half, but I'm actually gonna show you guys a trick. So, you grab a kitchen sponge, and this is a really good trick. You grab this, and then you wrap this around the kitchen sponge. And this causes you to have even pressure, so you don't have one area that's scraping more than the other. Now, I'm just going to sand this. You guys don't need to see me actually sand it. Wet this, the actual sponge itself, so when you're pressing down, it can actually wash away some of the stuff. So, get back to you guys when I'm going through the sanding. So, update. I actually stopped doing the scruffing pad, which was 360. I actually went to 180 so I can smooth it out, and that's the color my car's supposed to be. This is the color it is. That's how bad that paint job was. Now I'm going to a 220, then I'm gonna go to the scruffing pad. It's because I wanted it to actually get the edges, because the 320 was not coarse enough and it wasn't getting on the edges smooth from where the clear coat was. The 180 did that, but I didn't want the 180 too much because it was gonna go too deep. So I'm gonna go 220, and then I'm gonna get you back when I'm gonna update you when I get through the scruffing pad. So I finished this. You know, I got a bit into the primer, and that's when I started stopping. But for the most part, all these areas are smoothened out, and that's what I really wanted. While this dries up, I'm gonna be doing this spot right here, which is really bad. Like, you can even see, like, it's just terrible. That spot, this little piece right here connecting to this, And then I'm gonna do this. This is not that bad, so I'm just gonna like try to scuff it because it's not that bad. And then this is the same over there, but over here, you know, I'm just gonna try and scuff it. This one, yeah, I'm gonna have to be careful because it's already into the rust and the primer. So I'm just gonna, you know, do what I told you. Also, when you're sanding, I wanted to make a little bit more detail into what I'm doing. When you're sanding, try to keep it in one direction. You can start off like this, so you can always get, you know, this and this, so it can blend into the paint. Mine isn't because the color of the car, the paint. It's so bad of a paint job, like you could see all these little spots are coming out. I wanted to take this whole thing out, but I couldn't. So you want to blend it, so you want to do kind of either go in a circular motion or go like that, the way the paint is going. If your paint is like a chip right here and it's like peeling upwards, you can do this, or you can also do it like this. What I've been doing on the big area, you know, I did a wide spread, so I was going like this a lot, but towards over here I slowed down and I actually got to get to the detailed parts. You want to hit it where you need it the most, because right here, you know, there's no clear coat, so all I wanted to do was get off all that gunk and stuff that's on it, and that's why it seems so much like shinier. It seems so much better because I got all that gunk off of it. So what you really want to focus on is just these little areas right here. Like this part I couldn't really get, but I would love to. Just focus on the spots you need. Don't focus on the spots that you don't really need, because then you're gonna spend so much time on it, and it's just gonna make your job so much more harder. Sorry for the rant, just saying. What I'm doing, this is a perfect example to show you of what I meant. Whoop. Okay, alright, this is exactly what I meant. In a circular motion, you'd like to take one of these. It's just a circle. You could take the whole area. I mean, going like this, it doesn't matter, but you can also go in a circle, which is what I've been doing. And in an area like this, which is large, you can go in that vertical motion, or horizontal, whichever one it is, depending on the way. Since the panel's going that way, you know, I'd want it'd be better to go this way, go with the paint, because if you're going like this, it's not really going with the paint, so it's not going to look good, and it's kind of not professional either. Well, in my eyes, I don't know how the professionals do it. This is how I've been seeing it, and it's just, it would end up better. So that's all I had to say for now, and I'll catch you when I'm actually on the spoiler. I'm not going to show you this or that right now, even though I just finished that, because then I'd be wasting space and time. Alright, so this is what I got. I actually sanded away all that bad clear coat, so where this whole thing is literally smoothed out, I sanded this down. I accidentally got the corners. Be careful with corners because they're so much easier to scratch. Sanded that down. At some point, I honestly just want to paint this black. I don't know. I think it'll look better with my car. Then I also sanded this down. Right here, it's kind of rough, the transition, but I'm just tired. I also did this right here. This is all that bad clear coat. I went a bit too far there and a bit too far right here. But once I put the clear coat on, that's going to be gone. These spots were already here, except these two and this little one right there. But all these deep ones were already there, and then I got this to be a smooth transition. Remember when that was dark? And this is almost completely dry. I could have put that one like this one and I could have literally just did that, but I'm not going to do it. It took me almost 30 minutes just to do that. This little piece right here. And then I did this one right here, but I did it much faster and rougher. All I'm going to do now is I'll put the scruff pad on all of it, make sure all of it looks nice, and I'm gonna see if I paint that black. I'm not even gonna lie. I honestly want to paint that black.